What is up, everyone? Mrs. Mime 100 here. Happy New Year to you all. I wish you all a wonderful 2024. You're probably wondering where I've been. The entire month of December, I think I posted one long-form video. So you might not have seen me in your feed lately, and you're like, what happened to Mrs. Mime 100? Let's talk about it. Basically, this year, 2023, has been an absolute whirlwind. Content creation-wise, we finally started to get ourselves back out there after the whole Pancham for the last 3 years, and I want to give a big shout-out to all the fellow buddies that went out with me to film some content. As a generally feminine-appearing individual of a tiny proportion, I can sometimes appear to be a target. I really do appreciate when I get to hang out with a fellow buddy who's willing to come out with me and shoot some content and have a fun time playing Pokemon Go, because that's what we love doing. And this year we had no shortage of good buddies for us. However, in the last quarter of 2023, that's like September, October, November, December-ish, we had some stuff happen in our life that kind of came out of nowhere and triggered some mental health things for me, which made it harder to continue making content, which is unfortunate because we had such amazing growth this year. Leading up to GoFest and the GoFest announcement in New York City, like, our channel, like, doubled in size for a channel that, like, basically stayed stagnant for, like, 4 years. I am incredibly grateful for all of you for being on this journey with me, and I really, really do appreciate it. And like I said, though, unfortunately, in the last quarter of this year, some stuff got derailed, and I couldn't quite keep up with the demands of making content as much as I would have liked to. So know that I wanted to be there, and I wanted to continue making all the things, but, you know, mental health comes first, and I truly believe that for you and everyone listening to me right now. Be sure you're taking care of your mental health, because it's important. That being said, I did shoot a bunch of short content this past month or so, and I want to share all of that because you might not have seen it in your For You page, whether it's here or on the Clock app, the gram of the Instas. There we go. That app. If you haven't seen my shorts on any of those platforms, then I'm going to compile them here, and you're going to get to watch them all now. Once again, I want to say a very happy new year to all of you, and if you're new here and you haven't subscribed yet, feel free to hit the subscribe button down below. It's totally free. It's awesome. I hope you have an amazing, amazing new year, and here's to an awesome 2024. Some more Pokemon Go content is coming, and I heard a teeny tiny, I don't know where the rumor started, that potentially New York could be GoFest again in 2024. I don't know where that came from, but it's possible, and if that's the case, let's go for 10K. I'll see you all soon. Have a great one. Bye. Who the furret is out here in this kind of weather playing Pokemon Go? Me, that's who. I'm Mrs. Mime 100, and here's my recap of Hisuian Samurott Raid Day in Pokemon Go in snowy Montreal, Canada. In case you didn't know, for the first time ever, Hisuian Samurott arrived in Pokemon Go on December 3rd this year during a special Raid Day event, and had boosted odds to potentially get the shiny. So you know I had to be out there taking on these raids. And with the stunning Montreal skyline in the background, it doesn't get more hardcore than this. Let me tell ya, it wasn't too bad at first. The raid boss only needed a minimum of roughly 3 trainers to take down, so it wasn't really an issue getting the raid lobby numbers in downtown Montreal to defeat one, especially when I could send remote raid invites to my friends here in Canada and beyond. Wandering around the city with fresh layers of snow all around, stumbling upon a Christmas market for some hot cocoa and maple syrup on a stick, and also some lively raid action in the nearby gyms. Super cute, totally worth it. It just got, challenging when it started to snow harder and get darker out. And I still hadn't gotten a shiny yet. Around the 15th raid mark, at around 5:45 p.m., I more or less decided the shiny wasn't meant to be, so I retreated to my hotel, which, of course, had a gym on top of it. Why would I book a hotel without one? And, of course, it was my shiny. The 20th and last raid. And as I wrap up this incredible day, I want to send a shout out to all the trainers who battled alongside me in Montreal and beyond. Y'all made this raid day one for the history books. Let me know in the comments down below how many raids you did for Hisuian Samurott, and did you get any shinies? Hopefully you didn't have to trek through any snowstorms like I did. Okay, bye! Come with me as I take Smoliv out on a brunch date to Kanoon, an incredible Palestinian restaurant in the Chelsea district of NYC. This spot is a lively brunch spot with authentic Palestinian dishes, from chef-founder Tariq Daka. They also serve dinner. I first opt for Palestinian Arabic coffee with cardamom because, yes, caffeine, and woo! Did not disappoint. Smoliv and I then go halvesies on the fried kibbeh. Delish! And also split an order of manikish with za'atar. Chef's kiss. Of course, we end the meal with dessert. I order a Palestinian rice pudding with rose water and pistachios. Sorry, Smoliv, this one's just for me. The vibes were 10 out of 10, the food equally matching. Can't wait to come back again and try more. This place is so good, Smoliv demanded that we go there 2 weekends in a row. Hi, I'm Mrs. Mime 100. Join me and Smoliv on our brunch dates to Ayat, a Palestinian restaurant with multiple locations in New York City. The first location we went to was in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn, like real deep Brooklyn. Fun fact, I was born in this area. Despite being later in the afternoon, around 3:30 p.m., almost every single table was taken and the place was lively. There were so many delicious options on the very cool menu that I kinda just closed my eyes and pointed. Did not regret. First we got the cheese manikish, which I devoured, and also realized I accidentally started to fold and eat like a true New Yorker with a slice of pizza, oops. Then arrived the main course, kefta b'tahina, meat and potato in a sort of stew. Oh my gosh, perfect for the cold winter day. Could not leave without an order of baklava to go, which was divine. The second weekend, Smoliv and I hit up the East Village / Alphabet City / Lower East Side location. It was packed. They asked if we had a reservation, which we did not, so we got sat at the bar, aka front row seats to the bread making. So cool. I got some complimentary pita bread with fresh olive oil and za'atar. Smoliv was not impressed with the complimentary olives. Got an order of kebab for an appetizer, which burned my mouth, but was so fresh and good. And for the main, I was feeling a mixed shawarma. Yum. And yes, I did get more baklava to go. Both times I got plenty of leftovers to take home in this absolutely beautiful takeout bag. Probably the prettiest takeout bag I've ever seen in my life. 10 bajillion out of 10, can't wait to go again. Pokémon GO released a brand new Pokémon and its shiny Hisuian Weirdeer on December 23rd in, you guessed it, a Raid Day event. Come with me to Industry City, Brooklyn to recap the event. The event ran from 2 to 5 p.m. local time as Raid Days do, and the shiny odds were boosted to an estimated 1 in 10 odds. I started the event at 2:30 p.m. because life, lol, but I headed over to Industry City to check out the area. It's kinda near Sunset Park, but basically it's an area that's been newly renovated from old warehouses, a popular thing that a lot of cities have been doing, like Atlanta and LA. In Industry City, there's a variety of shops and food vendors, including Japan Village, with a Japanese supermarket and a delicious food hall. I snagged a bowl of ramen for a late lunch and inhaled it, so good. Then continued to raid what I could while doing some last-minute Christmas shopping in the shops. Upstairs, they had a mini craft market, as well as some permanent stores including a Daiso and this awesome games/anime store. Was very tempted to pick up some Japanese Pokemon TCG cards they had, but settled for some cute minifigures instead. Lastly, I popped on over to the third Ayat location in New York City here in Industry City. In case you missed it, this is a Palestinian restaurant I love and have basically gone back every weekend in December. Got myself a takeout order of baklava to bring to the Christmas dinner the next day. As I waited for my order, the clock ticked past 5 p.m. and nearly all the raids had finished, except one in the sort of distance. So I dropped a remote raid pass, sent out some YOLO invites to friends, and managed to take down the Hisuian Weirdeer, only for it to be shiny. Only 6 raids done the whole day! Woohoo! Let me know in the comments down below how your raid day went and if you got any shinies. Okay, bye!